Okay, it's story time. First thing in the morning. I just had my coffee. So let's just start the day with a nice, bright story with a good message. So, the name of this story is Home Sweet Home. Once upon a time, there was a mother and three sisters. The mother's name was Tallulah, and the three sisters were Kalia Grace. There was a middle child that nobody cares about. Make it up. I would say Jane Doe. It's a little political, so it doesn't matter. There's a middle sister. And then there's a baby sister, Jessica Ray. Jessica Ray was particularly, as the little ones are, strong willed, never listens to instructions, very entitled. So they lived in the cave with their mother, Tallulah. The mother was a moss weaver. And no. The mother made the girls weave the moss. And the mother, Tallulah, would leave once a month on the day of the full moon and go to market and sell all the beautiful things that the sisters had woven out of moss. The sisters were not happy, especially Jessica Ray. And one thing that really made them unhappy was that the mother would put a stone in the cave where they lived and made sure they would not get out while she was gone to market. The mother warned them that there were werewolves outside and she wanted them to be safe. So, one day, mother went to market and Jessica Ray, the baby that doesn't listen to anything, said, "You know what? We out. This is stupid. We're not weaving any more moss. We've got to go out and see the world. We deserve better." So the sisters were like, "No. We can't go out the front because there's werewolves and they'll see us." And they said, "Well, maybe there's a back way." So they snuck out of the back and they ran and they ran. They didn't know it, but behind them were sneaky werewolves watching to see what they would do. They hadn't gone far before they came to a huge body of water. Now, they hadn't seen the beach because remember, they'd been locked in this cave. It looked pretty awesome. The problem was that it was blocked by mermaids. And the mermaids had thick, beautiful algae mermaid seaweed hair, but it was clogging up the water. There was so much hair. And so the mermaids said, "You know, girls, you guys can come and you can swim in our beautiful water. But what you've got to do first is unknot our thick, long seaweed hair. As soon as you do that, there will be room for all of us." So the girls are moss weavers. No problem. They wove the hair. They unclogged the water. The mermaids were so excited. They swam away to deeper water. And the girls got to go into the ocean and splash and splash. Pretty soon they were a little bit bored and they decided they would try and see what else was along the way. So they went down the path a little bit more and behind them the werewolves watched. And then they came across another cave. Now this cave was opulent. They had been in a one-room cave. This cave had rooms. This cave had upstairs, downstairs. It had a kitchen, bath, spa. The problem is that it was inhabited by an old ram goat. Ah. The goat had gotten into some dirt, of course, as goats will do. Goat smelled horrible. The goat was like, "Listen, I smell so bad. Can you please just clean me up a little bit? I want to go out in the field. I want to find a girl goat." So they said, "We got an idea." And they ran back to the ocean. They got the ocean water. They washed the goat. The goat was so excited. The goat ran off to the field to find the ewe of his dreams. Is that the right species? And they had the whole place to themselves. And they cleaned it up, and they sat in the spa, and they lived upstairs and downstairs, but pretty soon they were bored. The place is just not gonna, first of all, it was kind of dark. It's a cave. So they said, let's go explore more. So they went out. The werewolves were behind them. And they found a beautiful sun-splashed courtyard. And in the courtyard lived a druid. And the druid was living with vines everywhere. And so the druid said, I would love for you guys to live with me, but you've got to untangle all the vines so that I can feel free too. And the sister said, yay, this is a good. Remember, there was one sister, Kalia Grace, the other one we don't remember, Jane Doe. But Jessica Ray said, no, yay, no, yay. I'm tired of cleaning up everyone's mess. We are not untangling a druid. Forget about it. And what she did is went, I can't whistle. I'm not a druid anymore. Whistled. And the werewolves that had been following came and attacked the druid. In fact, their werewolves attacked the mermaids who were swimming free and went and killed the ram goat and his girlfriend. Brought the meat back to them, where all three sisters lived happily ever after in the sunny courtyard. The moral of the story is, when your own space is too confining in life, stretch out, feel free. Take something that belongs to somebody else.